Добрый вечер.
There's a man from my uptown.
We've done Severance, Kursk, Vladimir, Tula, and Moscow now, and everyone's been so nice to us. So it's been really cool.
Whenever we make a toast to the man who brings the joy. Whenever you're feeling small and don't care for this life at all. Light a baby and give me a dog.
Russia's always been an enigma to me. It's, you know, it's so far, so I never really thought I'd get here. So it's something I've never really, you know, researched. So then when we got this tour, it was kind of like, we're gonna be in Russia for 3 weeks. This is awesome. I've been reading Dostoevsky and like trying to, I have a bunch of Russian novels to read while I'm here. So I'm kind of doing all the research in town. New York and New Orleans have really big scenes for the music we do, like the 1920s and 30s stuff, the early stuff. And I feel like because it's also, I don't know why I like it personally is because the 20s and 30s stuff is like, there's so much raw energy and you can kind of get a little rock and roll with it in a way that's like more rowdy and you can jump around. And I also think that's kind of an American thing, like, I don't know, running around the stage and hooting and hollering, like, because I feel like I'm American and I also grew up being really rowdy. I feel like they're responding because it's something they haven't seen and it's super American, I guess. Like, I feel like the other jazz is more international, whereas the stuff we're doing is like American. And I feel like people are responding well to it because of that. And I don't know, I think the real Russian and American culture, like actually I don't know, we're not so far apart as politics is like making us seem. So I feel like people like that. Last night we went to a jam session in Russia, and it was really interesting. We had a big debate about what jazz is and all this stuff with the band, but they were doing all these like funk songs and like pop songs even. And I was like, we were like, you know, one of our players was like, oh, well, it's not, you know, they're not playing jazz standards. And then our other player was, yeah, but they're playing them as if they are jazz standards because they're singing the head and then they're going out and they're soloing and they're improvising over the form. And so it's technically playing, I mean, that's what jazz is about. It's because standards change over generations. And I was trying to think of why it was that. And I mean, I think it was because it was a Friday night, so they wanted dance music. But I also feel like, I don't know, there's a lot of, it seems like the music that's really popular here is often that kind of dance and electronic and all that kind of stuff. And when you listen to like, you know, Russian traditional stuff, you can feel that pulse in it. And I feel like that flavor is kind of coming through in what their jazz is. And it's kind of, they like to move a little bit and dance, and so it's cool because it's like each country you go to, there's jazz in every country now. And it's not just an American thing. It's become whatever that country has made it.